Alright. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Darkness Falls. This is day 13. We're getting pretty close to the Horde Night. There's still a lot of stuff I gotta do in preparation. We gotta make some traps, namely electric fence posts. I need to gather stuff, like wood. I need to make cobblestone. There's a lot to do. These next two in-game days are probably gonna go kind of slow. Oh wait, it outright killed him? Huh. That's interesting. So yeah, these next 2 days are gonna go kind of slow. They might be short in terms of editing because it's gonna be a lot of resource gathering that I just can't really manage without utilizing the day for it. Like, I can't just do only the night, because there's only 20 minutes to the night, so there's only so much that I can do. So the next couple of days is going to be a lot of resource gathering. I'll try and throw in a quest here and there. Like, we'll see if Bob has one to do right now.
Howdy, partner. Looking at vehicles, gadgets,
not what I wanted, but honestly, we should be looking at his inventory anyways. I don't really see anything so far. Let's see what we got. Oh, he's got a welding torch. It's not a huge deal at this point, but because I can oh wow, I have so many dukes. I must have gotten just a ton of them from doing all the... Damn, man, you still... So we might go check the other Bob and see what he has. I think there's another trader in the forest biome here. I can't really remember, but if there is, I should probably go check him out as well.
Don't forget repair kits. You don't want to end up stranded or have your gun jam on you.
Okay. I didn't look at a quest. Okay, any jobs? Okay, he's got some stuff I'd rather not do, because I just don't think I'm ready for an infested clear. Like, I can try it, but I think I'll pass, because until I get my iron armor, which we're not, we're waiting until level 40 for that, I'd rather not do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and just collect resources and start getting some things crafted, and I'll see you guys soon. Alright, so I'm back at the base. I've got a decent chunk of wood. Probably might not be enough, but it doesn't have to be at this moment. We still got some time, but I have cobblestone crafting on my workbench along with some fences, and the kind of hope is that I can get at least this entire ramp and at least half of the pillars up to cobblestone before the Horde tomorrow night. Actually, I'll place the first couple, but I want to leave these a little like not placed so that I don't end up accidentally so the wiring tool can't connect through the bars, but it can connect through, I think, scaffolding ladders, because you can connect electric things from pretty far away if you have like if it's in line of sight. So I don't like putting the bars up too soon. Let's put these up here. These are, you know, little 5x5 rooms. I'm gonna try and have like a light, one light in each of these three, and then two in the larger ones, because I think these are 10 by whatever, or maybe 11. Yeah, 11 by, it'll be an 11 by 5. And then I don't think I'll be able to manage to do it, but it probably won't happen for this specific horde night. But I usually like to have a door here and then the king size bed down there, just in case, because you never know. Zombie AI can be pretty jank in this game to an extent, so I tend to like to have an out if I need it. But I'm going to go ahead and upgrade what I currently have here into wood and place a bunch of blocks. So I'll see you guys when I'm finished with some of this. Okay, so what I'm talking about with the electric fences is to put them about like so. I've only got the 4 so far, but I am making more. And then, like, even if you make this wider, because I usually like to have the platform 3 wide, and then 2 between that platform and the 3x3 ramp. But with it like this, even with that distance, you can connect these all pretty easily if you don't put the bars up until after. And you just kind of zigzag the electric fences. I don't know if you're able to actually do this in vanilla, where you can connect the fences in a zigzag pattern like this. But either way, I definitely think it accidentally upgraded this block, but just for the sake of consistency, do that. And then down below, like I said, I would upgrade the entirety of this platform, and then at least up to 5 on each of these pillars. The reason I don't typically go more than 5 at first is because they're kind of a pain in the ass to get up there without making like a scaffolding or something. And since this isn't a permanent thing, like we're not going to use this space for the next horde night, we're going to, because we're going to move, I don't want to upgrade the whole thing anyways, because that's a lot of work and a lot of resources. Like, I'm already putting a ton of resources into this. And that's only because I kind of have to. If I don't want to die to the horde night. Is that... Huh. Okay. Let's see if I can get this evened out at all. There we go. Just makes it feel more natural. Of course, this is what I hate about the uneven terrain, but it's fine. It shouldn't mess with the AI too much. And like I said, go about 5 high, and you can do the same with concrete if you have any. I don't have much. Technically I could make the cement mixer, but I'm not going to just yet. And I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade this and then collect more resources and just kind of do what I can before the Horde Night starts. Alright, so here's the airdrop in a pretty easy to reach location. Very nice. Nothing. Well, 17 glue is pretty good. I can't turn that down because we will need a lot of duct tape eventually. So that's pretty helpful. We'll go back to the base here. We're almost halfway through the day already. And then let's see what we got on these. Yeah, I got honey. All these feathers and eggs. Oh, that wouldn't give me any meat. I guess that's fine. We don't really need the meat that much. We're pretty good on food, I would say. But still want to put all of this stuff up because I don't want to be carrying it with me everywhere. And then the tool, put that up because I've already got one on me. And then this is, you know, I've got all my cobblestone. I should be looking to make these soon. I got my fertilizer. I think I can make another class book, actually. First, I need the ink. We want this one, because it's the Chem Station one. I need to make 2. See, and this is like, it's a pretty good reason to carry like these other workstations that have the eggs and stuff. Okay, so I don't have enough of this, so I'll try and get more tomato as I'm out. But for now, I'm just going to keep upgrading the base over there and placing some things. I need to get, well, no, I have food on me. I should probably carry that marmalade toast because it's also pretty good food. I can use the honey to turn the peanuts into peanut butter as well, which is just how we're going to make more of our peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. But I'll continue upgrading this, so we'll be back in a little bit. Alright, I got a pretty good chunk of everything done. Let's see, I want to put up this because I don't want to accidentally, you know, upgrade anything up here to cobblestone that doesn't need to be. So the rest of it is just kind of building out the actual rooms. So, you know, this way, because we don't want vultures hitting us, we don't want things that spit to be able to see us and hit us. We just want to... How did that even happen? We just want to be able to sit here kind of safe while the electric fence zaps stuff, and we can, you know, shoot them when needed. I don't recommend putting any traps or anything on the ramp. Anytime I have tried to do that, the exploding zombies, like, you know, the disturbed tourists, the big, whatever the bigger ladies are called, the cops and so on, all will explode if you don't, like, have immediate reactions to them. So I tend to just not worry about it. Now, like I said, this has worked for me every time so far. And I'm hoping that just because I'm recording doesn't mean that it's suddenly going to be the time that it doesn't. There are other base types that I want to try too. but this one, like I said, it's the one that I know works for me, so we'll just stick with it for now. So I'm going to start upgrading some things, and I'll, edit it out because it's loud. Okay, so with all of that almost done, I usually like to leave, when I do the roof, a space for a ladder. And how you do this is really dependent on how many blade traps you want to use on the roof. Because we can get away with just one on this, because we're not doing multiplayer. I don't want to fall. But we aren't doing multiplayer, so we're only going to be standing in one spot. We don't have to cover a huge area, so we could put a blade trap just here. And any vultures should come and just run straight into the blade trap. But if you're doing like multiplayer, or you're with a group or something, you might want to put some like on this roof, going down that way, because people might be switching rooms, coming over here to shoot, and so on. And having like you want to place the ladders in a way that you're not going to step into the blade traps. Of course, you can use hatches as well. Like I use a hatch on it, and that should stop you from like coming up and then continuing to go forward. But just keep that in mind. Oh, and we did level up twice, I think it was. No, once. So I am level 40 now. So I can go ahead and put points into all of these crafting specs that we have. And that leaves me with one extra point, which I think I'm going to put into advanced engineering so that I can get 35% experience from the trap kills. I don't think that's going to matter too much because I'm not doing any turrets yet. It mostly actually depends on what the other Bob has, because if he has the shotgun barrel, then I will make 2 shotgun turrets. But for the most part, this is pretty much what we're doing with all of this. Sometimes I like to not fill the wall in completely and put like windows or something on these walls, just so I can like see out of them. It's not necessary, nothing's going to try and break through them, but I do like to do that. Yeah, everything's looking pretty good so far. I will probably have to chop down more wood, but otherwise everything's good. I do want to build more traps. I have space for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. So 12. Because it's 6 on each side. I just gotta make sure that I actually have the power to do that too, because I have to have enough engines to power everything. And we need 20 for the blade trap. And I think each fence is 5. And then a switch to turn it all on, which is 1. And then if I'm doing 7 lights, I think those are also 5. One of the things I really like about Darkness Falls compared to Vanilla, and I don't know if Vanilla is still like this. I know it was in 1.0, but the recipe price doesn't increase the higher your like the better durability you can make for something. And I really like that. You can actually make steel already. I forgot about that. So I don't want to use... I think I was making some steel before, wasn't I? Yeah, only 100 though. I need to get to work on more. Which is going to take... I might as well just do all of the iron. So how long would it take? 20 minutes, that's not that bad, actually. Alright. I always like doing just a little bit over. Because sometimes it doesn't seem like it's very exact. Okay, how many engines do I have? Only 3. I will need to wrench some more. And then let me get these. I don't know if that's enough. I think it is. Okay, yeah. Just barely. But that should increase my survivability. It's going to take a while for that to get finished, though. Need to stop putting these up. Because I need to make the 12 fence posts. And I think I already have switches. Oh, maybe not. Oh, okay, no, I do. Don't know why it's in this one, but whatever. Okay, so I need that, and then what does it take for... Okay, in order to make 7, I think I need a couple more. I'm gonna have to go through some houses and get some electric parts. I always find it weird that like, certain things can't be made, in the middle workbench that can be made in the normal workbench. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and probably wrench some cars. You know the drill. I'm gonna be grinding some more stuff. So I was out here starting to wrench a vehicle, and I realized I can make the impact driver, and that is pretty helpful. I probably should have made a ratchet a while ago, but I kind of always forget. So I need the 30 steel, which yeah, I've already got here, and then I think there's the 25 that's in here because I'll need it for some other stuff. So, oops. Well, I guess I'll just grab all of this because I might need it. So I can actually create the impact driver on me, and I think it doesn't cost anything extra. And then there's the auger, which I do want to make, and that takes... Unfortunately, it's going to take one of the engines that I have, but that's okay. Carry this gas with me. Go ahead and... So... Yeah, I can't make the auger on me. That's what I thought, but I wasn't 100% sure. So that will help me with my mining and grinding. And then I can put all this crap back up. And put the honey up. Oh wait, I know why I had the honey. I guess that's what I'll do. I'll go get the stuff for the ink so that I can get another class unlocked. I'm not sure if it's going. It'll probably be security. Yeah, I'm gonna go with security. That way I can get access to that perk that reduces the amount of damage that I take, up to I think 25%. And more importantly, it stops you from getting stunned, and I think it reduces the duration of some of the debuffs you take. It's this one right here, martial training. Let's see, 80% chance to reduce 80% reduced chance to get stunned, become fatigued, suffer sprained or broken arms, or concussions. I don't actually know if, because it just says no chance to get stunned. I don't know if it means you have no chance for all the other stuff to happen, or if it's only for the stun. Alright, so I'm gonna drive around and look for these tomato plants. Alright, I am back with my ink. It ended up taking a while because I decided to get sidetracked, and I got a bunch of meat and hide. The auger has finished, all of our traps have finished, the lights finished, the impact driver finished, so I'm pretty good on all that. I need, so each engine gives 50 power. I think the 12, oops, didn't mean to eat that, I meant to drink. The 12 fences, actually there's more than 12, because I think there's 6 I think there's 24 fences, which is like 120 power or something. Did I? Not 124, but you know, the point is it's going to be a lot of power. And then there's the blade trap itself, which is 20. I'm pretty sure I'm going to need at least 200 power. So I need at least 4 engines. Or, yeah, 4 engines. So now I can make the class paper. I just need, yeah, ammo for the quill. 30 paper is easy. And then these. So just make the quill. And then make the blank class paper. Now, eventually there are, like, I might not unlock every class immediately, and I might make some of these generic skill notes, because they give you an extra skill point. But, who knows, that still kind of remains to be seen. Okay, I can wear all this. So this should improve my damage resistance pretty significantly. It also lets me mod my stuff out a lot more. Put all these away for just a moment. Okay. So with mods, the 2 that I know I 100% want are these. I want the strength for and the agility mod. Do I have impact bracers? Unfortunately, no. I have these. I can use one of the bandolier. Yeah, it doesn't stack, so that one is heat resist. Eventually we will want this for the desert, but for now it's not a big deal. There's also all of that stuff. The pocket mods. And I should be able to get most of this onto my gear. We'll start with the head. So, yeah, because I have plenty of slots for all of this. And then this one for strength. This one for the agility. And now, I don't know if it shows my damage reduction or anything. Yeah, if it shows it, I don't know where, but I should have some pretty good defense capabilities now. I can also sell the strength mod here because I don't need 2 of them. And then I should make better weapons. So I can make the steel club now. And unfortunately I can't make the gun that I want. So get this, and then I need 3 leather and 3 duct tape. And that gives me a much more powerful... Now, it might not be as good as the baseball bat. I'm not actually that sure. But it is the next tier. I think it's the tier that I had just unlocked even. Oh, okay, steel sledgehammer. Which I'm not going to worry about using that just yet. How long is it going to take for... Oh, okay. Another minute? Alright. I'll go ahead and I'll leave this to just kind of, you know, I'll come back in the morning when everything is done and we've collected more stuff. So, something I keep forgetting is that you can always spend dukes over here with this gal to learn better stuff. Let's see, it looks like I can only go up to 1 with some things. And I kind of, let's see. Yeah, I don't have anything in pistol or rifle crafting. Or shotgun crafting. And I wouldn't mind learning some of this. Where do you get the SMG? Okay, it's right here. Now, it costs a decent bit of dukes, but I'm gonna get pistol crafting. Oh, okay, I get it. So, you would want to keep doing more quests for her, because I bet when you get to T3, she teaches you the second quality of these, which is why it's not... Because I know I've seen it before. Okay, that makes sense. So we might do some more of her quests. What do you mean auto gun crafting? Don't I have that unlocked? And I'll do shotgun crafting too. I think that's not a bad idea. Because, if I can get, like, the pump shotgun... See, because that can save you on, you know, skill points as well, if you just spend the dukes to buy those. Because, you know, I wouldn't have had to save 5 skill points to get all this stuff. Like, you don't have to rush out a lot of things. You can take it kind of slow, and, you know, everything will be fine. Okay, yeah, so that one... I was just making sure if that could go in there or not, but this should deal more damage than the this right here, 29.7. Yeah, because it's not taking in the modded value to account, and it still deals an extra 9 damage. We're almost done with the day, so I'm actually going to go ahead and end this recording here. The next night is going to be Horde night. I need to make sure I get all the stuff I need, like the engines and everything. And for the most part, we should be pretty well defended. Again, I just have to put everything up and kind of get everything built, and then, you know, the engines. So we will end it here for now, and I will see you guys in the next episode. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. Hit the like button if you liked the video. I stream on Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays, 9 to 10 p.m. EST is when I start. I also have my Blue Sky, and I have the other channel. It's the same name as this one, Kashi Ijin, but it's got VODs at the end, and that's where I put my past live streams. So thanks for everyone for watching, and I will see you soon.